Welcome to this Blackpool Music School video all about the Dulcimer Strumstick. It's a dulcimer and it is sometimes known as a strumstick. If you've seen the previous videos this year, I was performing lessons on a D tuned dulcimer. This is a G golf tuned dulcimer. We are tuned G, the string nearest your chin, D, G. The pair of strings at the bottom you always play together as one, so it's G, D, G. Now the strumming patterns remain the same whether you're on this dulcimer or the others. I will post a link to those videos at the end of this one, but the chords do change names because we are tuned differently. So before we start, to give you an idea how far in advance I shoot some of these videos, check out the time and date. Hey Google, what's today's date?
It's Sunday, the 13th of November 2022.
So as you can see, I shoot some of these videos a long way in advance. So let's get started. We are tuned G, D, G. G, D, G. So that, I'm holding the neck here. That is a G chord. I'm pressing nothing down and moving my hand out the way so you can see. That is a G chord. Now that's a rock and roll G. It sounds very bright and very pushing. This here is the nut, first fret, second fret. If we place our ring finger to the second fret of the strings nearest the floor, the pair of G strings, that is also a G chord. So there's the other G, this G. We are putting our ring finger at the second fret of the strings nearest floor, the pair of strings. Now we are not putting them on the fret, because you hear that sound just before, like that. That's the nut, first fret, second fret, bottom pair like that, and that is the G. The next chord we will learn is the C chord, the Charlie chord. That is the first fret here of the middle string and the pair of strings at the third fret, like that. That is Charlie. Charlie. Again, the first fret of the middle string and the third fret of the pair of strings. Charlie. So you have golf, Charlie. Now we need the D chord, the delta chord, that is the first fret of both of the G strings, like that. I am not touching the middle strings, and that is your delta chord. So we've got Charlie, we've got golf, we've got Charlie, and we've got delta. We need one more, and that is echo minor, E minor. That's the first fret of the middle strings and the second fret of the G string nearest your chin. That is E minor, echo minor. You may notice the golf, the Charlie, and the delta all sound bright. That's because they are major chords. They sound bright and cheerful, whichever analogy works best for you. The echo minor, E minor, is a minor chord, sounds darker, sadder, moodier. And they are the four chords you will need the most in the key of G. You can play in other keys on these, but for now we'll just stick to the key of G. So the G chord is your root of the key. So you can either play it like this, or like that. Now for this one, that's suits strongs with a strident feel, a rocky type of feel. This one, the other G, is more for your ballady type songs. Songs that are sung from the heart, shall we say. I think my heart's here. It was last time I checked. So, we've got a golf. We've got 5 chords now. Golf, G chord, this G chord. We've got a Charlie chord, a C chord, a Delta chord, a D chord, and an echo minor, E minor there. And with those 4 chords you can play an awful lot of songs from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s and going back in time. These are songs in the country, rock and roll, blues, folk, that type of stuff. Jazz players use slightly embellished chords which don't always work on this. So if you practice them 4 chords, you'll be able to play plenty of songs. Well, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Blackpool Music School for more videos. The more thumbs up we get and the more subscribers we get, the more videos we will post. So until next time, take care, keep practicing, keep playing, and as always, goodbye.